Hello, everybody. Good morning. Thank you for coming in. It's very early in the morning, the day after the new moon in Libra. When that new moon was occurring, and still, there is a grand water trine in astrology. Please excuse my voice, it's just waking up as well as everything else. There is a grand water trine in astrology. We have Venus in Scorpio. We have Mars in Cancer, one of my favorite combinations as a romantic astrologer. We also have Saturn in Pisces. All three of those are in an incredibly tight orb. So, as we know, Libra, where the new moon, also Mercury and the Sun are right now, is ruled by Venus. Venus is about love and harmony and partnership. New moons are about manifesting. And we have that watery trine to help us out with that as well. It puts us in touch with the depths of our emotional needs. It is very intuitive and very, very emotional. So it's an interesting combination with Venus on the moon, don't you agree? That said, I'm here to do a general love reading. It's for anybody, any sign. And because we're dealing with such strong Venus and water energy, I thought it might be interesting to take a look at the person coming in toward you. Now remember, it's still a general reading, so you're not going to resonate with everything I say the way that I say it. Take it and apply it to your life as it does, if it does. All right, you guys, so let's start off with the romance angels. Okay, right off the bat here, we have very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Well, that's very much a manifesting energy, especially when we're talking about a new moon. How can you ask for what you want if you don't know what you want? Now, there could be that somebody or an opportunity is about to approach you, and it's going to be important that you know what you want and what you don't want. Libra energy can be a bit challenging that way. It is the scales of harmony. And just like every other sign in astrology, for instance, Libra represents balance and harmony. That is also the greatest challenge with Libra. So it's like a lifetime of understanding how to obtain that balance and clearly deciding what you want, not sitting on the fence. Very important with the Libra new moon. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. That's why you're sitting on the fence. For me, myself, and my beliefs, red flags aren't really a thing. If you're going to start looking for red flags, you better be damn sure that you know exactly all of your triggers, all of the things you keep hidden, anything that's going to make you see things as a red flag. People are not red flags. They're very complex beings. So seeing red flags for me is a sign of hypervigilance, mental hypervigilance. There's fear, in other words. Okay, let's get some star codes for you. Red flags indeed. I hate that card. All right, let's go. Clearly decide what you want. Yeah, I think you're afraid. Okay. What are the astrological energies influencing the situation? These could be in your chart, in this person's, or just overall influencing. We have Scorpio. There's that pay attention to the red flags. Venus in Scorpio right now. Scorpio is the investigator, always wanting to get way down deep to the bottom of a situation. There can be nothing hidden with Scorpio. Okay. We have Leo energy. Interesting. Leo is all about passion. You could be dealing with a Leo or have that strongly in your chart. It's the 5th house. It's about joy and pleasure, creativity, passion. And then we have Mercury, communication. Very soon, you could be getting a message from somebody. You could be conversing with somebody, and it's going to come to a point where you need to know what you want. We have the retrograde or the review. Well, there's a whole bunch of planets. Mars is just about to go, well, actually, it doesn't go retrograde in Cancer till December, but it's already starting that shadow period. We have about 4 other planets in retrograde as well. Clearly decide what you want. Now, it could be that you're looking back over your past with this retrograde energy. Then we have Mars, look at that, Mars in Cancer right now, and we have Scorpio. Mars is all about taking action. It's about to happen, in other words. You can see how that hand is clutching the hilt of the sword there. That sword has a very phallic shape. It's about knowing what you want, having the courage, Leo, to go after it. This Scorpio energy of spotting the red flags, there is where I'm seeing red flags already. But we'll see where we go with this. Okay, could be somebody from your past. All right, you know what? I want an Amore Psyche right off the bat here, if I can find them. I'm not really that set up so early in the morning. Here they are. Okay. I want to see some of the more physical or sexual components, no too many, in this connection, please, for whoever needs this message. A loving gaze. Look how she's looking at him out of the side of her eye like an invitation. Remember how I spotted fear? Now, that could be coming from you or from this person. But I get this sense of like, why aren't you coming here? Huh. Red flags. Oh, jealousy and possessiveness. It could be that this person feels a sense of jealousy or possessiveness towards you. And for them, that's raising a warning sign. That's pretty interesting. We have two fixed energies here with Leo and Scorpio. Can definitely be a possessive energy. Let's get into the reading. I'm going to start with the good tarot. Let's take a look at what this person has on their mind when it comes to you. Remember, the energy can always be vice versa or interchangeable. We have the Nine of Pentacles, Earth energy. The Nine of Pentacles is very much independent, so they could see you as not really needing anything from them at all, standing very firmly in who you are and your own power. Again, that jealousy and possessiveness. But what do I bring to the table? Could be the question that this person's asking. Okay, how do they feel? But they see you as being single and all in your own power. Oh, look what came. The sun. That came under Leo's energy. Leo is ruled by the sun. Interesting. The sun and how they feel. Well, they see you as being definitely, I hate using this term, but the whole picture, it's early. So I'm falling back on cliche, but for sure. This is happiness, it's joy. It's about as much pleasure and enlightenment as you can find in tarot. It's also a rebirthing energy in the heart. Nine of Pentacles and the sun in their energy towards you is incredibly powerful. What actions are they going to take? We'll clarify for sure. What actions do they want to take towards you? The Eight of Fire. More Leo energy. Very, very passionate. They want to let what they feel be known very soon. Clearly decide what you want. There's a lot of attraction here. So they want to approach you and let that fire fly, as it were. It's movement. It's communication. It's coming in under Mercury here. Passionate communication. So they want to talk to you. All right, let's take a look at the energy surrounding this person. This is where you could appear, although they're seeing you as Nine of Pentacles and the sun. Can just be a furthering of their energy. The Eight of Pentacles. More earth energy. Now this could be somebody who wants to put in some time, effort, and diligence into this situation. Could be somebody that you work with as well. We'll see as we clarify. It could be different for each of you. What's the challenge? Nine of Pentacles to the Eight. That's interesting. The Nine of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Clearly decide. That's the Ace of Swords. It's certainty. It's clarity. It's an absolute knowing. And the Nine of Cups, especially this version, that's my Little Mermaid version, where she says, wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm a girl who has everything? Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. But there's something missing. You can't get to the tens in tarot on your own. You need another person. You're at the nines. At least that's how they're seeing you. And the challenge here, Ace of Swords, Nine of Cups, clearly decide what it is that you want. Nine of Cups is all about wish fulfillment, potential outcome. And the Ace of Swords can be about communication, since we have Mercury here as well. Oh, wow. Okay. We have the Three of Swords, air energy. That's interesting. Because remember what I said about red flags? When the Three of Swords comes up, it comes up in a way that triggers that fear from the past. That's the job of the Three of Swords. It's memories. We have retrograde here about heartbreak from the past that come to the surface, especially when our heart's being asked to open to the degree that the sun is asking it to. The swords are all about our thoughts, our inner dialogues. This can be heartbreak from the past with the retrograde. All right, let's start clarifying. Interesting. I want the, where's the pulp? Sorry, oh, there it is. Okay, let's go to the pulp, please. Why does this person have Nine of Pentacles on their mind when it comes to you? How interesting is that? We see the moon. We just had that new moon. But manifesting from a place of independence as well. So this person could be manifesting you from that place. The Empress, interesting. Libra energy. We have Libra and the moon right here. But also the Empress and the Nine of Pentacles is incredibly sexy. Very self-possessed, very self-contained energy. And they're seeing you that way. Remember what I said with the moon, but what do I have to bring? There's fear. There's definitely fear here. Let me see. That's why the red flags came out. Let me see the moon. Yeah, clearly decide. Two of Swords. That's what I'm saying. Now, in this depiction, in most depictions of the Two of Swords, the swords are crossed over the heart chakra, unwilling to make a move or a decision until more is known. Here with the moon is protective. Isn't it interesting how we have one of those swords in the challenge? What do you want? What makes you happy? Because it looks to me like the choice is yours with this Two of Swords. That's how they're seeing you. You're the one who needs to make the decision. So why do they have the Sun? I mean, it could be them too, like I said, being like, yeah, but what do I have to bring to the table? The Empress and the Nine of Pentacles is very powerful. Okay, let me see the Sun in the heart. The Page of Swords. Yeah, they want more information. There's definitely fear here, but they're also curious. They want to know more. The Page of Swords is Gemini energy, and it is very much about curiosity, learning, watching. There's something in their heart coming alive for you, and it's got them curious, but also they need to know more, right? Because that page is holding the sword of decision. It's about getting clear on how they feel. Clearly decide what you want. Oh, the Queen of Pentacles and the Lovers. Wow. The Lovers is ultimately, more Gemini energy, by the way, ultimately that choice that we're talking about. That's why there's a crossroads. It's a very, very deep heart connection. And it has a lot to do with choosing between two sides of the self. Gemini's the twins. And that's what makes that decision so difficult ultimately. It can appear as two different people, two paths we could take. Clearly decide what you want. With the Queen of Pentacles there too, that is pre-Empress energy. Clear. Oh, we have Leo with the King of Wands right there. But the King of Wands is very passionate. Remember we saw that Mars energy? This is somebody who, when the heart knows what it wants, they go for it. Now, with this Queen of Pentacles, I believe that's you. And it's going to be about what do you think is best for you. Queen of Pentacles knows what truly nurtures her. You're very independent here. Empress, Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. So again, it's going to be up to you. This person has a lot of passion for you. 8 of Wands right there. Okay. But yeah, this is about getting clarity in the heart space. Let me see 8 of Wands. You could be this Empress, this Queen of Pentacles, or you could be on the other side. Remember, I said vice versa. Get in where you fit in. Let's see the 8 of Fire. Oh my gosh. The Tower. What? Scorpio, Aries energy, and also Aquarius for me because it's sudden change. But that's Mars. Now, the Tower is when everything that can't be held up artificially anymore won't be. Everything comes crumbling down. Change. There's so much force behind the Tower and the 8 of Wands. Let's get one more. Clearly decide what you want. Ooh, when it comes, it's coming fast. Let me see the Tower. 8 of Wands. More fire energy. What? This is fast. Lots of energy flying your way. Lots of communication, passion, messages, movement. 3 of Swords on the bottom and in the outcome. All right, let's keep going. Let me see the 8 of Wands in the Tower, though. Why the Tower? Why the Tower? The 7 of Wands. That's a card about resistance. The red flags, right? Huh. It's like a bursting through of any kind of boundary or barrier that you might have. So when they come at you, it's going to be with the full force of passion once that decision is made. Okay. From the 7 to the 8 of Wands, it's like the firewall bursts open and all the passion with the Tower that's being held under the surface comes up. Under the surface, the moon. They were trying to decide. Okay, let me see the 8 of Pentacles in the energy around them. The 9 of Swords. More air energy. This 9 of Swords is about anxiety and fear. I picked that up with the 2 of Swords, right? It's about trying to predict outcomes that can't be predicted. It's about trying to get mentally ahead of where the heart is traversing. It's like the sun in the heart. They already know what they feel. And this is trying to sort of understand or mitigate that feeling, the 8 of Pentacles. Now, if the 2 of you work together, that could be an issue that's causing anxiety for them as well. Let me see the 9 of Swords, please. In the energy around them. Just one more. You could be dealing with an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. 8 of Pentacles on the bottom. I wonder if you work with this person. And then the 4 of Cups. That's an energy also about hesitancy. Clearly decide what you want. Double 8 of Pentacles. What's the fear? There could be a fear about somebody not putting in the work, not putting in the effort. Maybe they're, okay, let's just get one more. What's the fear here? Judgment, wow. Judgment is a card about needing to make a decision, obviously. But can you see that hand raising up out of the soil? That's rebirth, and the sun is happening in the heart. About putting in effort or work into a situation and making a decision. The King of Wands is still there. Very interesting. Okay, let me see the Ace of Swords. All right. Look what wanted to come out. The Ace of Wands, and again, I'm not surprised. There is that passion. The Ace of Wands is that fire that hits your heart, the sun in the heart. It lights you up. I call it the Roman candle. It's passion. It's clarity. It's coming in with the Ace of Swords. And the Nine of Cups. Okay, let's have another one. What do you want? The Ace of Wands is about what you want. It's that, remember I mentioned the hand clutching the hilt? It's that feeling. Why is it a challenge with the Nine of Cups? Why is this a challenge? The High Priestess, there's no communication. There's Pisces, by the way, but also that makes me think about Saturn in Pisces. The challenge can be what I said, lessons learned from the past, fear. This person could be a little bit afraid of their own passion because in the past, it led to this Three of Swords, jealousy and possessiveness. Maybe with all this 8 Wands and King Wands and the Ace, they're worried about the level of attraction because it is strong. That's for sure when I see all this. But they're also keeping it to themselves because perhaps for some of you it could be a workplace situation and it cannot be known. Okay. The High Priestess doesn't speak. Let me see the High Priestess. But yeah, lessons learned. 8 of Pentacles. Interesting. It can be about putting in more energy, work, and effort into the situation. For others of you, it certainly could be about somebody you work with. Let me see the Three of Swords. Let me see the Three of Swords. In the outcome, it doesn't want to tell us. Let me see the Three of Swords. What is this about? In the potential outcome, please. King of Wands. He will not leave the bottom. I love the King of Wands. Incredibly commanding, incredibly charismatic. And despite popular belief, very, very integrity driven. A lot of people are going to tell you the King of Wands is an ego case or a player. Not true. Not true. When you get to king status, it's about understanding the power of your own wand or pentacle or cup or whatever it is that you as the king has. It's mastery. And that's the King of Passion. Interesting. The Page of Wands. Communication. A message. But what about the Three of Swords, though? Why? Why is there heartbreak? The King. See this King coming in rather shyly with the Page. That King of Wands isn't usually shy. Why the Three of Swords? Is there an expectation of heartbreak? Why the Three of Swords? Interesting. Temperance. Sag energy. Temperance is all about leveling things out, pacing yourself, little by little by little. I see. They're coming in as the Page because they're afraid. They don't want to let the full force of their passion flow yet. It does have to do with having learned difficult lessons in the past. Two of Pentacles, yeah. They're just trying to be patient. They're trying to keep themselves level. And I understand that when the Lovers, you know, oftentimes when the Lovers comes up in a reading, so does the Three of Swords. And that's why. It's about having the courage to move past any heartbreak from your past. All of this Leo fire energy and the King of Wands, it's about courage to go after what it is you want, despite fear of heartbreak. So this person is coming in, like I said, smaller than they actually feel. And that is because there's some kind of fear. Wow, Aries on the bottom of the deck with the Fool. That leap of faith. Okay. Yeah, the Tower. I just feel like they're not going to be able to hold back too much longer here. Let me see the Two of Pentacles. What are they going to say? Definitely a crossroads. Ah, all right. I'm not surprised. We have the Two of Cups. That right there is Venus and Cancer energy. Very romantic, very, very sweet. It's my, I see you, you see me. We're on the level with each other, sharing their emotions with you. Clearly decide what you want. Now we get the 10 of Swords. Nice. I'm happy to see that, because that's their fear. The 9 of Swords to the 10 of Swords. It's putting an end to a long and very difficult cycle of learning in their life, and now being ready for true partnership. Along with that, we have the 6 of Cups, Scorpio energy, Venus and Scorpio. I do say this could be somebody from your past, but you know what I think? I think you remind them of somebody from their past. And that's where the fear comes in. It's like they're thinking there's inevitable heartbreak here because of that memory. Interesting. But I do like that the 10 of Swords came in, and then the 10 of Cups. That's switching 10 swords for 10 cups. The 10 of Cups is it's my everything card. And as I always say, we define what fills those cups. Love, sex, marriage, whatever. However it looks to you is the vision you pour into those cups. And it's all 3 water signs. We have the Emperor, Divine Masculine, Taurus, Capricorn, and Aries energy right there. Husband, father. This is a family. Let me see one more. So maybe they've been holding back because those red flags they see popping up all around you have something to do with jealousy. King of Wands can be that way for sure. It can be like very much, this is mine and I want this type energy. And so here they come. Empress. We just saw the Emperor. Wow. The 8 of Swords. Okay. 8 and 2 of Swords is 10 of Swords. You know, this can also be about putting their single life to an end. There's definitely something brewing here. The Emperor, putting their single life to an end. The King of Wands and the Emperor. Very, very powerful masculine energy here. And also somebody who clearly decides, Ace of Swords, what they want. And then goes for it. What will they say with the 8 of Wands? In their actions, what are they going to say? The world. Completions of cycles. Now this could be somebody at a distance as well. But remember we saw the Fool on the bottom of the deck. The World is the last card in the majors. The Fool is the first. Ready for a new beginning. Let's see one more. This could be somebody at a distance. The 3 of Cups. The 3 of Cups is union. That's what happens when these 2 cups come together and share the contents of how they feel. Allow their heart to be seen. A third cup is created, known as the relationship. Happiness, celebration. And then on the bottom, I see the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Cups. Look at all the water energy. Very romantic. The Queen of Cups is Cancer energy as well. Okay. I'm going to go one deeper on the 2 of Swords, and then we're going to move to oracles. How interesting that that new moon is up there with the 2 of Swords. Maybe you manifested this person. Let me see the 2 of Swords and the moon. The Empress is staying. Oh my gosh. It's the Empress and the Fool. They could be manifesting you and a whole new beginning with you. Interesting. But they needed to get over something from their past. It still had a lot of heartbreak around it. Now you remind them of that person. In some way you do. It could be with the Sun in their heart and the 6 of Cups that there is a familiarness to the intensity that they feel for you. Because it's here, 10 of Cups. They just need to work through their fear with the moon. What's under the Empress? Oh, that is why. It's the King of Swords, head over heart. Air energy. That's why we kept seeing it. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. King of Swords wants to make very smart decisions and not just act on passion. King of Wands, but we do have a nice balance here. Okay. And they're seeing you in that energy. Interesting. Pardon my tummy. It's still early. I haven't eaten yet. All right, let's go to the talisman for whoever needs this message. For some of you where this does involve a workplace situation, and that's not the case for all of you. For some of you, that Eight of Pentacles is about them deciding whether or not to put in the work in this situation and needing to get over some kind of fear around that. And now for others of you, if it is somebody from your work with the Emperor and the King of Swords, it could be somebody who has a position a little higher than you or something like that. All right, what did we get from the talisman? Magical power, manifesting. I'm feeling that here. Finding love. Again, did they ask for you? It looks like they did. And then safe travel. Now with the world, again, there could be travel. This person, Eight of Wands, could be headed towards you, taking a leap of faith on what they want. Let's have one more. The elixir of life. That's the Ten of Cups. And remember the Judgment card, how I pointed out that hand raising up out of the soil, like coming back to life? Same with the Sun and the Heart. It's like this situation can bring back a sense of love and joy for them. Interesting. Okay, I hope it's not as loud as it is here. All right, let's do a moon card because we are dealing with that new moon in Libra. Okay then. Full moon in Aquarius. Be real. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. There's a lot of swords here. Let's have another one. The full moon in Aquarius occurred back in Leo season. Interesting. So there could have been a situation in August or late July where this situation was put into motion. No way, new moon in Leo, shine. These two together both happen in Leo season. The new moons happen in where the sun is, new moon in Leo, and then full moon in Aquarius. Full moons are opposite to the sun. So definitely I'm getting a timing thing. This certainly could have reached this point back in August. Or something developing there around that time. Full moon in Cancer. Let your fears dissolve. This person's afraid. Like there's something in them that thinks that this is going to be inevitable heartbreak because you're reminding them of something from their past. Okay. A true love reading card. Let's do it. Life purpose. We saw the Eight of Pentacles all over the place. So again, they could work with you. They might want to work with you. They may have an offer for you that way. I see soulmates on the bottom of the deck. The Emperor and the Empress. And luminosity, the Sun, the Empress. There's certainly a lot of attraction that they have for you. Absolutely. All right, let's close it off. No? Okay. Blue deck. We'll do 2 cards from the blue deck. It's a lot of cards, but it is a very powerful new moon. The Angel of Strength. That's that Leo energy. And also providing this person with some courage to go after what they want. Hostilities. I wonder if they view competition around you. Let's have one more. And the Angel of Balance. That's the Temperance card. Interesting. All right, now we will close it off with a couple of cards from the Lover's Oracle. These can come out as advice, which I'm not super big on, so definitely take it only as it resonates for you. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. And that's what's being asked. Clearly decide what you want. It's not about feeling guilty. Now, I don't know if that's you or this person. Could both. Sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Wow. And one more. It's important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. So what that is saying is, if you are resonating as the person, the Empress, the Queen of Wands, we didn't even see her, Queen of Cups, sorry. If that's you, then that's what this is saying. This is that person's process. They're getting over a lot of fear from the past. Let's get one more. Remember, we saw the Queen of Pentacles, knowing what's good for you. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. Absolutely. Emperor, Empress. It's beautiful. All right, my friends, that's what I have for you. I hope it resonated. Remember what I said. Just take the pieces that do. We're dealing with a collective energy, which means it's going to apply in a whole bunch of different ways. I.e., some of you work with this person, some of you don't. That's just one example. All right, my friends, happy new moon in Libra. Happy manifesting. Namaste, you guys.